beautiful girl you are. What a beautiful girl you are. Oh, the way the sunset lamp is hitting us right now. Magnifique. Hello, queens and goddesses, and welcome back. Today is an unscripted video because, quite frankly, I couldn't be bothered. AKA, I've been procrastinating. This last weekend, Jeffrey and I did a little gift exchange, and in that gift exchange, he gave me a copy of the newest Legend of Zelda game, Echoes of Wisdom, which I have been completely and utterly addicted to since I started playing it on Sunday. So, all of the very little free time I have currently has gone to playing that game. Not the best use of my time, but I've been having a lot of fun. And you know what? It's okay. Did I write anything this week? No. Am I filming this the night before I need to upload it? Yes, I am. I guess today's theme is procrastination. Because that's kind of what my life is at right now. I'm so tired. Oh my god. I don't know. I thought I would just sit down and record some unfiltered thoughts for you, because we're still not gonna miss a single Wednesday. No matter what, we're not missing a single Wednesday. At this point, I'm like, maybe I should just pull a Trisha Paytas and just completely unedited, raw, unfiltered, just one video clip upload. But with my luck, that wouldn't happen because something's gonna crash, something's gonna die, my phone's gonna go off, something's gonna happen, right? Because literally, I got home from work, I had called Jeffrey and he was like, you're gonna make a video tonight, you're gonna do it, I'm holding you accountable for you, text me when you're done. And I was like, great, I'm gonna go to my room and film something right now. And then I remembered my mic was dead, so I had to charge it. Because I filmed with my phone last week and I really did not like the sound of the audio. So I was like, okay, I'll just wait for this to charge. And then of course I was like, while it charges, let me just play some Zelda. I spent the 2 hours I get at the end of work, at the end of my day, to like decompress and work on YouTube. I spent those 2 hours playing Zelda and then some. So it's like almost midnight now. Again, the night before I'm supposed to upload this video. So, oops. Hi, Maple. She's so cuddly today. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Look at this pretty girl. Look at that pretty girl. Oh, she's my favorite in the whole wide world. She's like, Mom, you're smothering me. Stop it. But don't stop it. She's so clingy, and I have no idea where she gets it from at all. I have no idea at all. I don't know, you guys. I don't even know what I want to talk about right now. I'm so tired. I'm so on the verge of burnout. That's an exaggeration. Okay, I'm not on the verge of burnout, but I am very tired. I've talked about it a little bit, but honest to God, going from being employed completely remotely, making a comfortable wage, making a good amount of money, to then being unemployed for 3 months with no prospects at all, to now working 6 days a week, minimum wage, in person, with a split shift, is one of the most disgusting things that has happened to me, like, at a level of, like, inconvenience, Like, I mean, let's be honest, my gallbladder getting taken out of my body was probably the grossest thing, but I don't know, man, the stages of employment versus unemployment has just been insane. And I have been at this new job for it has to have been at least 2 months now, I think. And I'm just very tired. I literally had a coworker come up to me the other day and he was like, "Nadia, I don't understand. How are you okay?" He was like, "How are you staying positive?" Cuz he most everyone at my job knows why I ended up working there. It's very much one of those jobs where you really only work there because something went wrong in your life. Unless you chose to work there, which is also valid. But for a lot of us that work there, it was very much like we were laid off. We couldn't do our job anymore because of an injury. Insert problem couldn't. You get it. You get it, right? So he was asking me like, how? And I just told him, I was like, I have been through hell and back so many times with my gallbladder, with my career history. Thank you for blocking the camera, Maple. That's so kind of you. She's like, I'm the center of attention. Okay, she's plopping. She has plopped. Oh my god. Oh, that's a big yawn. If only y'all could see her. The sunset lamp is hitting her perfectly. And she's just cascading in light. You know what? Maybe this will be the one edit I do. Will be insert photo of my dog because she's so stinking cute. Oh my goodness. She looks like a little demon staring back at me, but like a cute little demon. Oh my goodness. Aren't you just so precious? Aren't you just so precious? Okay, what was I saying? The way I really am going to Trisha Paytas this video. What was I saying? Oh my god. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, I remember. So he had asked me like how I was like functioning in light of things, and I was like, I've been through hell and back. I had my gallbladder removed. My career has been a roller coaster, from working at Beast to quitting to working remotely to moving to then getting laid off to then not being able to find work for 3 months to then working a minimum wage job that has nothing to do with my career, and also with school. Literally my freshman year of college was Maple's drinking water. Literally my freshman year of college was the year COVID hit. I graduated high school fall 2019, went to college fall 2019, or I'm sorry, I graduated high school spring 2019, and then started college fall 2019, spring 2020, and that was also the year that my gallbladder decided to amp it up on me. So it was just like, my whole life has just been a roller coaster. Truly, my life is just, it's something. I literally had a friend tell me, she was like, every time I get an update from you, I'm just reminded of the phrase, trust the process. And she's like, bitch, you are the embodiment of trust the process. Because she's like, every day there's a new problem. And somehow you persevere. And it's like, no matter what the world throws at you, you refuse to quit. Honestly, guys, like, sometimes I feel like a fucking cockroach. Like, you can't kill me off, bitch. I refuse to go. I'm here for the long haul, and you won't get rid of me. Fuck, I lost my train of thought again. Can you tell I'm tired? I love how this entire time, too, Maple's been, like, walking around like she can't decide where to go, and then, of course, she just lands on my lap again. Aren't you just a sweet little angel? Yeah, so anyways, like I said, I've been through hell and back. I've been through so much, and so for me, working another minimum wage job, mind you, I come from the South, so minimum wage in the South is like $7.25. In California, it's like $16 and up, depending on what part of California you live in. So yeah, I'll gladly work for a minimum wage in California. Thank you very much. I will gladly do it. Do I think it's still really low for like the cost of living here? Of course it is. But when you're a badass boss bitch like I am, and you manage to find a shoebox apartment that is the almost exact same price, if not a couple dollars less than what you were paying in the South, where again minimum wage is $7.25. I think I'm doing okay for myself. Could I be doing better? Sure. Is this rock bottom? No. I've hit rock bottom. It's only up from here. But yeah, I mean, that's basically what I told him. I was like, look, dude, I've been through so much, and I just constantly get reminded by myself, by the universe, by the forces that be, that it will be okay. And even when it's not okay, it's still okay. Because, yeah, sure, I'm working a minimum wage, but it's like I'm living in a city I love. I have a... Well, surprise, surprise, something went wrong. Guess what? My SD card was full. I swear to God, every single time. Every time I record, something happens. And this time my SD card was full. So I was mid-sentence and my recording stopped. I would apologize, but what else do we expect here? You know? We've given up perfection, and now you get technical difficulties every time I film. God, what was I saying? I don't even remember. Oh yeah. So, like I said, I've been through hell and back. All things considered, this is definitely not rock bottom for me. Hi, Maple. This is definitely not rock bottom for me because, again, sure, I'm not in love with my job, but how many people really are? But anyways, sorry. I accidentally slapped your face. I'm sorry. What was I saying? Yeah, so it's like this definitely isn't rock bottom because, first of all, I can afford rent, so that's good. I can afford food, so that's good. Is it a tight budget? Yeah, but I'm living. My health is pretty much bounced back to exactly where it was before the whole gallbladder debacle, and that's good. That's what we wanted. Also, the fact that, like, I have this cute dog here, that helps. I have a very cute dog. I have a wonderful partner who I love very much and who loves me very much, supporting me through all of this. I have my amazing friends who love and support me. I have all 100 plus of you now. I think last time I checked we're like 122 or something. Love you all. And I don't know, I just like, there's a lot of good things in my life, like regardless of the shitty shit that has happened in the last like six-ish months. Like, I'm living in the city I've always wanted to live in. I am slowly but surely building a life for myself that I think I'm proud of, like, where I am right now. With, like, everything considered, you know. I know that, like, this is part of the process. Like, it's trust the process. It will work out. I'm literally 23. Yada, yada, yada. This isn't forever. Yap, 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 yap. So, yeah, I'm, like, not too bummed out by it. Like, again, would I rather not be working minimum wage? Yeah. But I'm happy to just be making anything. Because 3 months unemployed does something to your brain, you guys. It does something to your brain where you're just like, okay, wow, I would love to just survive. I would love to just do the bare minimum. So I've had to make a lot of adjustments in my life. You know, I've had to switch from, fancy schmancy shampoo conditioner to less fancy schmancy shampoo conditioner, which for me as a Latin woman with this much hair, that's a big deal. You know, I take my hair care very seriously, and I've had to make adjustments there. I've had to make adjustments just to my general, like, skincare, hair routine. I can't eat out really anymore. I reserve, like, I give myself literally a $20 budget every week to buy an arepa at this like local street market that's like close-ish to me. Close is kind of a stretch, but but yeah, it's just like there are good things in my life. There's such great things in my life. Maple is panting so heavily. I'm so sorry. Say your shit, girl. You know what? I'll never silence you. Say your shit. Now she doesn't want to pant into the microphone when I give her the space to do so. You just want to talk over me. Yeah. But anyways, yeah, I mean, life is good, right? Like, I'm happy. Like, I'm actually really happy, which is kind of crazy, because at, like, Beast, I was making so much more money, and I was fucking miserable. So, you know, it's all about perspective. I think it's all about perspective. There's nuance to every situation. Yep, yada, yada, yada. But other than that, I mean, nothing is, like, really going on in my life at this moment in time, other than just going through the motions of the holidays. I'm gonna be traveling next week, so I will be posting on Wednesday on Christmas. Yes, I will be. I'm that dedicated. But honest to God, I don't even know, like, what my videos are gonna be. Like, do I know anything about anything? No. I think the common theme in my life is I just go for it and I figure it out along the way, you know? Like, what's a plan? What is it, like? It's like, yeah, make a plan and the universe / God will, like, do everything in their power to, like, make that not, yeah, whatever. It's like, make a plan and plan to fail, right? So it's just like, I don't know. I've already nailed the failing part. So I figured I'd just go for it. Go for what I want. But yeah, so I'm going to be traveling next week. So we'll see what next week's video is, or any video thereafter. I have a lot of concepts and, like, scripts I want to write and talk about. And I know I keep talking about my gallbladder, and, like, one day I'm going to make a tell-all video about it. Like, I will do those things. But it's just a matter of, like, stuff like the gallbladder, that's going to take months. First of all, I got to go through all the footage. Like, I literally filmed my entire gallbladder journey even before I even realized it was my gallbladder. Like, I have so many video diaries of me just crying and of me, like, talking about my symptoms and all this stuff. Like, I want to do a whole, like, expose, like, fancy schmancy sit down interview thing with, like, I want to make that, like, a thing, you know? But then I also have, like, other general ideas that I want to talk about, like how we should talk to strangers more often, because I find that the most genuine connections I have are with complete strangers when I just spark up a random conversation with them, or a lot of opportunities come out of just, like, talking to people you don't know, you know, getting out of your comfort zone. And a few other ideas. I won't share all of them with you because, you know, I don't, you know, like, you gotta wait and see. You gotta wait and see what this brain's cooking up. But it is cooking. It's cooking stuff. I promise. I promise I'm not all BS. I might be a failure, but God, do I know how to market it. That's what you get when you study digital media and work at Beast. That's what you get, is you know how to turn your life into an epic drama. But yeah, I don't know. Life is fine, and, you know, getting ready for the holidays. I won't be with Maple for, like, a week, so that's gonna be kind of weird. Jeffrey is going out of town too, so, like, I'm not gonna see him for a little bit. Like, we're both traveling separate places, so it's like, I don't know. It's just, life is lifing. Life is lifing. And I'm very grateful to just kind of be in the mundane right now. I feel like that's something I took for granted a lot. And I don't know. Like, yeah, I get tired. Yeah, I don't like my schedule. Insert thing I dislike here. But it's just like, you know what? Like, I can afford things, and I can go out on weekends with my friends, and, you know, I'm just living life. I'm 23. I'm confused. Fuck it. We ball. Like, I don't know. You know, there's a lot of stuff, and I think it's funny that, like, the New Year's coming up too, like, with all this coinciding. I feel like everything kind of coincides. Like, I'm a January baby. My birthday is January 24th. So January is always a weird month for me because it's like one, you have the new year. Well, first of all, no, number one, you have the holiday blues because like you're coming off of the high of the holidays and into the new year, and then it's the new year. So then you're dealing with like all these feelings of like, ooh, I have a lot of things I want to accomplish, but like I didn't accomplish them last year, so I'm going to accomplish them this year. I don't know. And then my birthday is at the end of the month. So if I didn't get enough existential dread at the beginning of the month, my birthday is like slam dunk, there you go, like cherry on top. So like the last probably like 4 or 5 birthdays I've had, I definitely like cried alone in my bed. So hopefully this year that doesn't happen. Or if it does, at least I'm crying with someone and not alone. Can you tell I'm tired? Can you tell? You like literally this entire video is just in my head, me singing to myself. Did you know you have 30 minutes? 30 minutes? You have 30 minutes to make and post this video because you promised yourself you would not stop posting for any reason, even if you had like COVID or some shit. Like, yeah. And again, for me, this is just one of those things where it's like, I need to post because I have been putting it off for so long. And every time I like get into some sort of consistent rhythm and then I stop, I just never do it again. Or like it takes me 8 months to start again. So it's just like, that's why I'm fine with just like talking and yapping because it's like at least I'm making something. At least I'm like putting something out into the world. If not like something artistic, at least you get a sense of who I am as a person and my personality. And I hope you like it. I hope you like me. That was so cringe. I'm sorry. I'm a cringy person. Look, to be happy is to be cringe. That's what I'm learning. That's what I've learned. Be cringe. Be more cringe. That's a YouTube thumbnail right there. Why you should be cringe. The 5 steps to being your cringiest self. It's really funny though, when people find out that I worked at Beast because they'll often start probing me with questions. Well, first of all, it's bad when I tell people I'm a video editor / content creator, because then they start asking me like questions about how they should make their content. And then when they find out that I worked at Beast, which is like the hub of retention editing, then I get bombarded with questions on like how to monetize and analyticize and make the most lucrative thumbnails. And I'm not a thumbnail designer. Very clearly by my channel, you can tell I'm not a thumbnail designer. What I know about thumbnail making, I taught myself on YouTube. Most of my skills I taught myself on YouTube. So I think it's funny when people see that like, oh, you worked at Beast, you must have like the sauce, you must have the secret formula. Bitch, there ain't no secret formula. There really isn't. Like, I promise you, there really isn't. It's just a matter of finding your audience and catering to them. Like, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with this. Do I ever know where I'm going with anything? That's the real question. But anyways, yeah, I don't know. Life is life. Life is good. I'm not too upset. I'm just tired. Because, like I said before, I work a split shift right now. So it's like I go into work in the morning and then I get like this weird 3-hour break in the middle of the day, and you would think that's kind of nice, but it's honestly awful because it's like that's too long of a break for me to just like stay at work. I have to come home because I have dog. So I come home for my break, and so it's really like with traffic and crap, it's probably more of like an hour and a half to solid 2-hour break, if that. And then also because it's like ripely in the middle of the day, it's like if I want to have therapy, if I want to make a doctor's appointment, like that's the time to do it. But also that's the time where I like edit and film and create thumbnails and also decompress and make lunch because I don't have time to meal prep right now. And it's like, it's just so weird. Like I get up in the morning and it's like I have an hour and a half to 2 hours to get ready. And then it's like I come home for lunch. I have an hour and a half to 2 hours to eat lunch, walk her, make sure she's good, come back, work on YouTube, try to relax, try to catch up on my TV shows. Then I go back to work and then I come home again. So I'm like driving back and forth like 4 times a day. And then I come back home after work and it's like I have maybe 2 hours to decompress if I finished all the things I was supposed to finish during my lunch break. Like, you're never gonna believe it. I did it again. The card was full again. Oh my god, that's actually so embarrassing for me. Again, I'm a professional. Nothing about this screams professionalism. The camera's shifting. Like, I know for a fact the shot's not lined up the same. Am I gonna bother with it? No, I'm not. What was I saying? Talking about my schedule. Yeah, I'm fucking tired. God, I'm just tired. Yeah, I feel like I'd never have time to properly decompress. And I have, this dear friend of mine, she's much, much older than me. That's relevant to the story because she's a retired, nurse. And she was telling me that, like, back in the day, like, decades ago, she worked split shift when she was, like, in her residency for med school or nursing school. And I'm so sorry, this is, like, such a loud crunching noise. This is probably going to bother me when I play this back. Oh, well. But she was telling me that she did split shift when she was doing residency for nursing school, and she was telling me that at first it sounds like a cool idea until you do it for a long period of time, and then you realize it's, like, actually the worst. Because, again, it's like you never have time to decompress, because it's, at least if you worked a 9 to 5, it's like you get home, say it takes you an hour to get home because of traffic, you get home at 6, great, you have, like, 4 solid hours of just, like, whatever, like, you can go out to dinner, you can meet up with friends, you can go to the movies, you can come home and rot and do nothing. But it's like, with me, it's like, my schedule's already weird enough because I have a dog. So, like, I have to get up early to walk her. I have to take time in the middle of the day to walk her. I have to take time when I come home at night to walk her. And it's like, I get home at, like, 8, 9 p.m. most nights. And it's like, what time, bro? Because I have to make dinner or just eat leftovers. And then it's like, okay, I have, like, 30 minutes before I have to, like, make the bed. Because I try to go to bed between, like, 10 and 10:30. Am I doing that tonight? No. But that's because I procrastinated doing this for so long. All this to say, don't procrastinate, kids. I'm looking at you specifically. Don't procrastinate. Don't do it. Are you still going to do it? Probably, but don't do it. I don't condone it. Do as I say, not as I do. You know what I mean? The way I, like, am in denial about having to go to work tomorrow. Like, I'm literally sitting here, like, if I just stay up late enough, I don't have to go, right? No. You still need to go. You're broke, living paycheck to paycheck. Like, you need to go. What else is there to say? I don't know. This is just me giving life updates and yapping. Are you still watching at this point? Comment down below. Drop a pumpkin emoji if you're still watching at this point, because I feel like I've lost myself with the amount of card full. Speaking of, I'm, like, so paranoid it's gonna happen again, so I feel like I should probably wrap this up. But what did we learn today? Today we learned trust the process, don't procrastinate, and even when it's not okay, bitch, it's still okay. There is always something. There's always something to be like, wow, I'm grateful for this. Like, I'm grateful for a paycheck. I'm grateful for the relatively affordable housing I have. Debatable at some points, but, And, I'm grateful for my loving partner. I know he's watching this. Hi! Yeah. If this was boring, sorry, not sorry. You clicked on this video. This is your fault. I'm just a girl. who doesn't know what the fuck she's doing with her life, and she's trying to figure it out. So, hit that like button, that subscribe button, comment down below if you're also fucking lost and confused and 20-something years old. Honestly, any age. You're welcome. But hit that subscribe button if you also feel like you have no purpose in life. Womp 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 womp. Retention editing, epic zoom in. Am I actually gonna do that? I have no idea. It depends on how lazy I am tomorrow. Anyways, yeah, I'm doing okay, but I just did not have the brain power or the will to like actually think and sit and write anything, so I thought I would just talk instead. And I would like to sit here and tell y'all that I'm not about to go play more Zelda Echoes of Wisdom, because I actually desperately want to go to sleep. But also, I don't know what's gonna happen when I stop recording this video, because it's like my Nintendo Switch has a mind of its own, and it just kind of just like, it fuses to my hands, and I can't let go. So, like, who's to say? And if I don't play tonight, I promise you, I'll be playing tomorrow. Even though I really should just edit this video instead. I'm literally about to fall asleep. Anyways, I love you the most. Thank you for listening to me ramble about everything and nothing at the same time. I promise I'll do something more serious soon. And I hope you have a wonderful holiday season. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy New Year. It's funny, I'm like actually excited to go home for the holidays, which isn't something it's not something I thought I would really say, like a year ago, but I actually am excited. So yeah. Alright, I'm gonna go before I fall asleep. Love you the most. Bye. Bye. Note to self, empty out SD card before you film next time. Will you do it? Probably not. I'm literally just a girl.